Greetings and salutations. It's your boy, Jensen, the beautiful, majestic MF and Dean Jackson. I know it's been a while. I've been busy. I've been focusing more on the audio aspect. And I've been busy working those jobs for the last, half year. It's just rounded up to half a year. So it's more than that, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm here to give you my review of Monday Night Raw. I just actually finished, I wrapped up watching it like literally a minute and some change ago. It's gonna take a while for me to acclimate to the fact that I can get on the bus, tune up the band on some good old Netflix, hit that sweet chin music on the play button, and all of a sudden I'm watching Monday Night Raw live and in living color. I still, speaking of things I haven't gotten used to, I still haven't gotten used to Adam, the rated R superstar Edge Copeland, being on AEW. It's something that just say what you will, and I could say a lot about the severe downturn that AEW has been on. It still fucking blows my mind. You can see everything within a scope on the silver screen and the small screen. It's very little, especially, given the fact that I've loved entertainment since my first film. So I feel like there's not very much, I feel like the last time I was really blown away silver screen wise was The Matrix, back in the fucking end of the 90s. But wrestling is something that can continuously give you those high highs. Gotta have high hopes. Is it for a living? I don't know. I suck at singing, so gotta have high hopes for a living. Sounds wrong. But I'm here to entertain you guys, so I'm willing to embarrass myself by singing off key as fuck. But what I'm saying is that it's so wild that I can sit on the bus in transit in between jobs and watch an episode of Monday Night Raw, get to my second job and wrap up that episode, and then record this video to tell you guys, fuck, dude, this second episode of the Netflix era was, as Kevin Smith would say on his Fat Man Beyond podcast, Jeff's kiss. It's fucking, it was a good fucking Raw. You had, I'm forgetting, it was a 4-match card. Fuck. You had Ludwig Kaiser versus Sheamus. You had Valkyrie versus Kai, which I was kind of disappointed. And oh my god, can we talk about that fucking sick ass suplex from the ring, outside the ring, to the fucking ground. When you talk about shit that blows your mind, that's some fucking WWE 2K shit. You ain't supposed to see. What are we gonna get next? Somebody power bombing someone from the ring to the fucking floor? And oh my gosh, when Dakota Kai sat up and she just grabbed her chest, you could tell that fucking bump took a year off her life, and it took every single ounce of breath out of her fucking body, because oh my gosh, that shit was fucking, ooh, that was sick as fuck. My apologies, because I've been up since 4:30 this morning, so I'm blanking on the first match, Yeah, like I said, you had Sheamus versus Ludwig, which, to be honest with you, I'm over them fighting. I really want to see Sheamus clench that Intercontinental Championship. And then you had the fucking main event, which was a fucking stonker of a match. You talk about, damn, it really does feel like we are in a different era, because hot sauce and hog moss. That shit was fucking fire. All in all, and the first match I can remember, I just can't remember the competitors right now. It was, all in all, it was a good ass show. And, I mean, I was expecting during the whole promo segment between what ended up being between Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax and Bayley, I was expecting it to be a segment that would involve the man Becky Lynch coming back around to get another gander. And then I kind of expected, like, you know, because she had that whole history with Lyra Valkyria and Lyra taking the championship, the NXT Women's Championship off of Becky Lynch, I thought maybe she'd come out and, you know, because ain't nothing wrong with the man wanting a little piece of that brand new sparkly ass Intercontinental Championship, and it does look crispy with the fucking white. Like, I don't know why they ever decided to change the belt that Cody brought back, because that fucking white strap on the IC title looks crispy as fuck. And for you fucking Gen Z and Y kids, crispy is my generation's, that's the 90s version of drip. Like, if a motherfucker walked up on you and you were fitted out, man, they'd be like, man, that shit is crispy as fuck, son. Like, where the fuck you cop that shit at, man? That's fucking crispy. Yeah, I know you're probably laughing at me, calling me a fucking old head. Whatever. I look good for 36. Let's hope that you fucking young motherfuckers can look this good at fucking 36, almost 37, knocking on 40's door. But that's a fucking tale. That's a whale of a tale for a different time, I tell you, lads. You know, on my show, I give between 1 and 4 thumbs up. Gosh, I feel so corny to do. And, I mean, like I said, I had little expectations of seeing the man again. Expectations weren't as high. I feel like this was an improvement, definitely, in terms of matches and pacing. And, you know, last week's episode was a lot of just glad handing and look at us, we made a shitload of money. First of its kind. Well, not really first of its kind type of deal, because AEW had the distinct honor of beating them to the fucking punch bowl when it came to premiering on a fucking streaming platform. And not only did AEW premiere on HBO Max, which I'm fiddling around with the idea of purchasing it, but not only did they beat them to the punch and streaming live on a fucking streaming platform, they fucking simulcasted that bitch. Old shit like Tony Khan, man. Like, we don't got time right now. My rating for this week's Raw is gonna be, and this is fair, okay? It was a good show, it was an improvement, so I'm giving it 2.5 thumbs up. I feel like that's fair. I'm not saying that it wasn't good, but I'm not finna sit around like I'm fucking Dave Meltzer just passing 5 stars out. Fucking Seth Rollins sneezes backstage. That's a fucking 10-star sneeze. Fucking Dave Meltzer, chud. Anyways, catch you later. Peace. I'm old.